Little Rogue, I'm so excited. Can you see the lodge yet?
It's tucked away, up on the hill.
Let's go, Joshua.
My name's Josh. It's up there. The lodge, I mean.
We can't get to the stairs.
Don't need to. There's a servant's passageway. Those stairs were for the crowns only.
Damn!
Don't worry. Cordelia kept a spare key somewhere.
We'll find it. Here's another one.
Let's play it. I like listening to her voice.
Archie's. I like it here. This is the perfect place for a beer. Or a bloody smoke. Of course, I no longer have either. I can barely remember what they taste like. Gosh, a drink of any kind would be heaven right now. To make my brain stop for just like a minute. Make me feel normal, because you never shut it. Thank you. I should go back to the lodge. Go through those ledgers again. There's got to be something in there. That tart Cordelia, she was hiding something. Ugh, so much for shutting it. No, I don't like her, and neither did you. Are you sure she doesn't have some brandy hidden away? Or some of that whiskey you keep talking about? Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Is there anyone who did Cordelia crown?
You don't say. But the point is that this was Archie's place.
The gardener.
They kept a key somewhere.
The lodge. Like it's been waiting for me. Such bizarre little creatures. I don't know if I'm charmed or appalled. So this was a servant's trail?
Yes, that's where we walked. The lodge and everything else up there. That was their world.
Well out of reach. The life of a servant.
I took Nora in that boat. Doesn't mean I was their servant.
You just said we took a path.
Is this here where you lived? Little Rogue?
It feels familiar, but it wasn't my home. Such a strange atmosphere here. Don't you feel it?
What are you talking about? It's great out here.
I forgot you love every beach you see.
What can I say? The waves must have cast a spell over me.
Eerie, I say. Especially the water down there. I don't like this place one bit.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Can't go up. It's collapsed. There's a ghosty down
Is
there.
that Beatrice there?
What is she doing here? Let's go talk to her.
I have to admit she frightens me a little too. It's like she doesn't feel anything. Always glowering over us like that.
She's just rock hard, is all. Sometimes you need to be. Beatrice?
Oh, hello, Riley. What are you doing here? I was just looking for a place to stay. It's a nice place.
Beatrice?
It's a nice place.
Oh, hello, Riley.
Hello, Riley. That is your name, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's my name.
Did you get rid of that ghost of yours yet?
We're working on it.
So very hard.
Shh, not now. I'm talking to Beatrice.
I see you found your way to Little Rogue.
Yes, I really want to find the lodge.
That's very clever. You will find answers there,
Can I ask you something personal?
by all means.
Are you expecting anyone?
Don't be ridiculous, girl.
You keep trying to see beyond the horizon. Why are you still here?
I used to come to this beach a lot. With my father, I think. Then he went up to the boathouse to talk to Archie. For hours. If they had enough whiskey to accompany them.
What do you want, Beatrice? From this place?
I don't want to leave. I have lost so many. I still miss the ones I loved most. And the ones that hurt me the worst. I cannot leave them.
They're all gone, Beatrice.
I know that. They've all been gone for so long. I forgot their names.
And yet, you do not want to go.
I do not. You never know. They might come back. You may leave me now. I will find you again.
And she's gone.
Why does she keep doing that?
I will say the progression in this game is very nice. Like, it really leads you in the right direction. Continuously. Never really led astray.
Wow, Josh, look at those wall paintings.
Selkies. I remember that story. I told it to Margot.
Margot. Tell me about her.
She was just a girl who hung about on the islands.
She felt lost to me.
Please stay.
You may want to come down from that tree, Miss Crown. It's unsafe.
Oh, but this is a solid branch. Why don't you come see for yourself? It's a new world from here.
Miss Crown,
Yes,
I'm glad you stayed.
that's awfully nice of you to say so. And I'm glad too.
We're friends.
I wouldn't call it that. She was just being nice.
She wanted to see the world differently. I want that. That's why I got on that boat. Didn't think that was so wrong of me.
Of course it wasn't.
Then why am I being punished for it?
Punished?
I'm stuck. Once again, I can't make my own choices. I'm unsure what our next move might be.
We're heading for the big house, right?
Yes, but what's the deal with Archie?
Archie has a deal?
Did you hear anything Beatrice said? He was friends with her father.
That's right. They shared their whiskey on that little patio.
And don't you think it's strange that she's still hovering around here?
So am I.
Yes, and we're trying to fix that.
You want to explore why she's stuck?
I do.
You can't save us all, dear.
Maybe I'm just trying to save myself. So, this is Nora's house.
Her mother's.
Cordelia Crown.
But that's her window, up there. I remember her climbing out to go down to her tree.
Of course, this isn't a painting opportunity.
The main entrance.
The only one Cordelia ever used. And she made very sure no servant ever did.
November 1943. My sweet little Elfins. I'm sitting on old Cordelia Crown's porch, or what's left of it. She's been dead for a century now. Still, she makes me so mad. I wish I could yell, kick, and scream. The Crowns were so corrupt, and Cordelia Crown took her family for granted. She treated them so shabbily. But I suppose I treat you girls the same, don't I? I didn't value you enough to come home. I tell myself that I can't. That I'm afraid to see your shiny faces. That I have too much blood on my hands. But what if it's a lie? What if I am just like Cordelia Crown? Carrie hates such talk. She tells me I'm too hard on myself. That we all survive and do the best we can. But I don't know. When you make mistakes, you must pay your debts. And I can never make up for all my sins. But I did some good once upon a time. I helped create you. Oh, I've gone down the morose path again, didn't I? I shall sign off and leave you to happier thoughts. Your loving father.
He knew. He knew what she did.
We've got to pull our weight. Figure it out for ourselves.
A spare key.
To the boathouse. Told you.
Dad.
She wrote to him.
But he wasn't here anymore. He chose not to be with her.
Dear Daddy, people say you're not coming home, but I do not believe them. Mom says we have to accept it, that you are gone, but every day she's on the cliff looking for you. I've put Tig on watch. He watches the shore while I am with Miss Jessup, so we don't miss you. Tig and I wait for you every day and every night. I do not know why you had to leave. I'm afraid you left because of me. Mom says it ain't so, but I think it was me. If you come home, I'll be the very bestest girl in the world. Mom pretends she is happy, but I know she is sad for you, Daddy. Please come home. I could read to you, and I could show you all the things I found on our island. Tig and I will be waiting on the shore, Daddy. I miss you very much. Pixie.
I never understood backgammon.
I learned it when I was a kid, and now I could not tell you. Is there like a drawing out here that I missed? There's a drawing out there I missed.
Is this a code?
6 figures. Must be. Cordelia was in charge, obviously. Children's books.
I love Grimm's fairy tales. Sure, it's not surprising given what I usually play on stream.
She wrote to Pixie.
I'm telling you, Cordelia knows more than she lets on.
My sweet tea is with great sorrow. Stop. I write this letter to you with a troubled heart. The words do not come easily, but nonetheless I must speak. It is time for you to know. I wish you to learn the truth behind the unfortunate disappearance of your father. Know that what happened plagues me greatly, and that I will always regret what I... How does one tell their granddaughter that her father will never come back, and that she needs to stop looking? Well, I feel like she sent him away. I feel like he fell in love. I feel like Pixie's dad is Josh. Josh fell in love with Nora. Cordelia was like, nah, he's not of high enough class for you, so you need to leave. And that's what happened.
Is this?
About the smuggling, yes.
No way. Cordelia was
Yeah,
involved?
not supposed with that.
Her journal.
In the safe? Must have been real private.
It's getting colder. I've asked Archibald to light all the fires in the house. Still, I feel the chill in my bones. I think the devil himself would freeze in these bleak times. I want to take Nora back home with me, at least for the winter. This is no place for a newborn. Of course she won't have it. That stubborn girl is convinced this is her home. She's a but how would she... She's a newborn. Oh, Nora is pregnant with Pixie. Oh, I see. Can you believe that after all Mr. Crown and I have done for her, she thinks this place is better than our home in the mainland? Why, she doesn't know the first thing about living in a croft house. She is too foolish, that's what. Her head is filled with crazy romantic notions of nature walks. I blame Wordsworth and Coleridge. I should have never let her read those silly poems. Granted, I enjoy adventurous walk myself. Nora and I used to go all the time when we first arrived, but I do not see the need to live out here like a wild woman. I told her I won't have it, that I am her mother, but she will not do as I tell her anymore. And all because of that wicked island boy. Swamp trash. There we go. Never should have let him work the gardens. Does she think that I don't know he's climbing through her window every day? I will not have it anymore. I will not lose my daughter to these rogue islands. You were the problem, Josh.
That was definitely Cordelia's den. She confuses me. There's one thing I know, though. You weren't part of it. It was her. Let's just figure out what Cordelia Crown was all about, yeah?
That's not what I thought you could say. He was part of it. He's the swamp boy. Didn't realize that's what we were gonna say, because I would have not picked that if I had known. That's what we were gonna say.
Riley, stop. Look.
The captain braved the dark waters of the seven seas. that?
That's the baby,
What is she doing in there?
That's what I
fluttering
freaking
around like
called
a
it.
pixie.
She's putting up a fight, that's what. She's fighting off sea monsters in there.
I don't have sea monsters in there.
Our girl's braving the deep, dark waters.
You don't know it's a girl?
I do too. Fierce as a tiger, Captain Pixie will sail the seven seas. Swoosh! She'll brave storms, slay sea monsters.
You idiot. Oh no. Mother. Quick. The window.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Called it.
Father,
Called it.
It can't be true.
I'm the bastard that abandoned them.
It's not true. It can't be. And I'm going to prove it. What did she want with this?
A skull is not going to prove anything.
No, but it's fascinating. Like an exploration of life. Or death.
She wanted nothing more than a home for the three of us. I was building her a house. Linden Breeze on Big Rogue.
Her journal. Let's see what she wrote about you.
Autumn's finally here again. This may be my favorite time of the year. I can dance for hours in that earthly sweet wind, twirling the brown and red leaves all around me. Mother won't have it, of course. But life in the islands is like a dream. So many wondrous things to discover. The endless treasures on the beach, the sight of the painted ships making shore, the sun rising from beneath the waves in the early hours of the morning. Things I only knew from my storybooks. This place is so different from the mainland. This place I can truly call home. Speaking of home, our house on the beach is nearly done. Josh has really worked hard and long hours. Pretty soon he won't have to climb through my bedroom window anymore, which will be a relief. I don't know how much longer we can fool Mother. She's rarely fooled by anything, so she must know. I'm amazed she's not cast him back out that same window. I'm sure she'd love to. Just a few more weeks, then we can head off and really begin the rest of our lives together.
That was Nora's. She loved every little thing about the Rogues. She'd be out on the beach looking for unusual shells, or rocks in bright colors.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Not yet.
I made this. I made this for my daughter.
I'll check we saw everything. And sneaky in any of these, right? Alright. I don't think we can walk over here. Yeah, we can't walk over there.
This room alone tells me you loved them. You didn't abandon them. You could never.
You want to climb up?
You reading my mind?
I don't need to.
I already climbed up. Okay. I just want to make sure there wasn't some, like, story we were supposed to... There's some sequence breaking in this game.
Another vision.
What if I don't like what I see?
The Rogues are no place for a child. You have to think of her.
I only think of her. And this is where she belongs. The Rogues are her home.
Why? Because of that boy.
That boy is my husband.
Enough. I'm your mother, and I say we are going back to the mainland. Beatrice is my grandchild, and she will have a proper education. You will do as I say.
Now, why would I do that?
Beatrice is Pixie.
Beatrice.
Oh my god, that's it! That's why you're still here!
Because of my daughter.
Josh, look!
That's her.
Come on, we need to find her.
I think she went down to the beach.
It broke the... Dang it.
Riley, we need to see what's up there, in the lodge. It's where Nora used to live, before she moved out.
No, we already read that. Already did that. Buddy. Buddy,
Here she
okay.
is.
So I think they messed up some of the dialogue prompts in this. Oh, because Pixie, Beatrice, Trixie.
Beatrice? We need to talk to you.
You mean you and that ghost of yours?
My ghost has news for you. Remember what you told us on the beach? I know why you keep going round in circles. You can speak now, Josh.
Josh? Your ghost is called Josh?
Pixie.
Oh my god. Dad?
Yes, it is me. I'm your dad.
Was I nothing to you?
You were everything.
Then what did I do to make you leave?
You didn't do anything, honey. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was standing outside, trying to look in and see you, wishing I could be there with you, willing you to see me standing there.
Why couldn't I see you? Not even after I lived. You could have come find me. Why did you give up?
I'd lost my heart, and soon I started to lose my mind. Until there was nothing left.
Oh, he had dementia.
I've been looking for you.
I know.
I couldn't find you.
You have. You have found me.
I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to you.
Nothing ever really ends. We both know that.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
I don't understand, but... Why didn't you go with her? We were wrong.
It's not about my daughter.
Do you remember what she said back at White Sand? That her father used to go up to Archie's to talk.
You think that was me?
Yep.
You're her father, aren't you?
Right. You want to go to Archie's attic? I disagree. We need to get to the Dark Rogue. Find Callum.
But we're here now. It will be a waste not to go look.
The tide is pulling back. We'll be stranded if we don't leave now.
But the attic... I really feel we need to see it.
We have to go now, or it'll be too late.
No, I'm gonna dig around at Archie's. Is this him?
Yeah, that's Archie. He was banned from the Black Bell. That's the tavern.
What did he do?
Couldn't hold his liquor.
What is this for?
It's an altar. For the fairies. Many believe they protected us when we had to go into the marshes. And that after death, we could join them. He drank. A lot. Is that about me?
What is this? This is ridiculous. Mermaids?
Saw sirens drag Compton beneath the dark waves near Villain's Rock, but Constables Wilford and Sprouse suspect he was murdered by the Dark Rogue Smugglers gang. Or did Compton, as Miss Cordelia Crown states, abandon his wife and unborn child for another lover on the mainland?
Oh, what's this?
A shitload of money. Or at least it was back in the day. You got your way and got into Archie's.
I got my way? Are you mad at me?
Maybe. And now it's time to get to the Dark Rogue, mate.
I hate to admit it, but I feel a bit disappointed. I expected to find more about you.
I think Beatrice was wrong. It wasn't me that went up.
No, my boat!
I hate to say I told you so.
God.
But you're doing it anyway. Now what do we do?
We'll have to go across the causeway.
On foot?
On foot.
How? Where?
Calm down. Go back to the beach. Find the lighthouse.
I gotta, like, pause because it keeps interrupting itself and we don't actually finish the story. It's really frustrating. I don't know why games do that. Oh my god, we keep getting stuck on, like, every little tiny texture. Are you telling me I can't go this way anymore? You're telling me I can't go this way anymore. I gotta go a different way. Okay.
See that lighthouse?
Is there a path?
Yes. Stay close. So, let's talk about what we found at Archie's.
Archie really believed in fairies. Did he make offerings to them?
Flowers, fruit, colored ribbons, stuff like that. To keep us safe. In life and in death. Haven't walked here in ages. It's beautiful in its own way.
It's got its own special magic. Did you use this causeway often?
Everybody did.
Why?
To go sell our homemade whiskey at the Black Bell.
What's the Black Bell?
You'll see.
How far is it?
Far. You should have listened to me.
I know. So ghostly out here. What happens when the waves come back?
They take back what they feel is theirs.
Many died?
If you get out on the flats and get sucked in the mud,
You die.
and there it is.
The Dark Rogue.
And the Black Bell.
Sounds like you've just come home.
My brother brought me often. It was warm. Free food on the table.
Hang on. Your brother?
Yeah. Callum was my brother.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm sorry, we had a treehouse where we'd sleep.
We have to find this treehouse.
Archie, please. I have to know.
You shouldn't be here, Miss Nora.
Please, I can't live like this. You have to tell me the truth.
Nora, you're making a scene.
Look at her. He wouldn't leave. Not his daughter. Not me. My mother. Constable Sprouse. They're wrong. He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
Hush now. Josh left. He left for the mainland, and that's that.
How could you say that? You're his brother. You know him better than anyone.
He's gone, Nora. Josh is gone.
Then bring me to him. Let him see her. At least let him see his daughter.
I'm sorry, Nora. He made his choice.
He's gone then. He's really gone.
He's really gone.
Your papa's gone, baby girl.
Miss Nora, I'm so sorry.
You did. You actually did leave them.
No,
Why?
I didn't do anything.
What do you want from me? I can't trust you, can I?
You're going to have to, because there's nobody else here.
Yeah, I didn't look at the journal earlier. Key to the attic must be right. We'll know soon enough. Cordelia wasn't wanting any sudden moves. Trusted only herself. Kept her secrets safe. Pixie lit up her world. She must have. She loved her grandchild. I know this much. I think she was lonely, embracing that piece of her newfound freedom. We missed some stuff. In making the journey here, she thought she was going to see these new seeds grow. She never thought she'd lose her daughter in the process. If only she could have seen that none of us are ever truly alone. To think that you love someone who doesn't love you back. I'm glad she was surrounded by so many that cherished her. This girl was fearless. There's a wild side of Cordelia Crown. What fire must have burned inside her? Was she afraid, or would she have stopped at nothing? Did anybody know about her smuggling business? Her husband? Josh? Disappearance of your father. What did she know? What secret did she not tell? Can see why she lived with so much out there. Although it's spring now, I can see the lands covered in a veil of snow. I can picture mud-caked boots kicked off in the entrance hall, and I see how the cliffs shelter the shores from the destructive winds. This is the promise he made to them. Josh would never back down. He wanted to be her father. She wasn't afraid to believe, though I shudder to think how she will never find the happiness she thought she was getting. I admire her strength, her faith. They stood strong, though Cordelia didn't approve. She moved in a new direction. She left her mother and became who she wanted to be. I'd like to think that's what I did, that I stepped into my truth. Why didn't he spend the money? Liquor wasn't cheap to come by, and I know he wanted his whiskey above all else. Did he live in the life of a hermit? If so, why? Archie wasn't meant for a life of solitude. What did he do? Archie, you should have done the right thing. What did you do? These bottles lie strewn all over the islands. What's up with that? Like all of us, he must have been searching for answers. Did he find them in the fairies? Did they tell him it was going to be okay? They knew about his disappearance. Somebody must have seen something. Somebody must know something. We may never get to the truth, but I want to at least find a tolerable answer. Okay.
I can't believe that thing is still here.
What is it?
It's for spitting chewing tobacco.
Ugh, that's gross.
Oh, this brings back memories.
I'm not sure I care anymore.
What?
Feels like he was sent away more than anything.
These again. And there's so many.
This here's the source. Many came to get their bottles right here. If they didn't distill any whiskey themselves, that is.
Have you ever used one of these?
I never fired one, if that's what you mean.
Where'd we go? Oh, should we go there? Should probably go there. Oops. Right.
I don't know you anymore. Why was she not enough?
What we just saw, I don't think that's what happened.
That's bull. Every vision has been true so far.
I didn't leave Nora. What if they were wrong?
What if you're wrong? You make me feel like a fool.
I understand that, Riley. But you need to know, I don't think I left my wife or my child. I'd remember if I did.
You didn't remember Nora, you said.
How do I get up there? Can I not get up there? Oh my god, we walk so slow. I don't think we can get up there. Can we get up any of these areas? I don't think we can. I think these are all unreachable.
Again?
Oh, God. It's Margot.
I said, get out! Get out!
Please, Margot, wait.
Over and over in my head.
Don't go in there.
You're always there.
Let's go back. I can stop. I can be quiet as a mouse.
I'm never alone. Never, ever, not for one goddamn minute.
Oh, Margot, I can't. I wish I could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I just need to be alone for one.
Margot?
Josh? Josh, I can't move. I can't get out. Josh?
You have to calm down, okay? Just breathe. Breathe, Margot.
I'm stuck and... Help me! Josh! Help me! Please, I can't move.
No. Margot. Somebody, help!
I can't move! Why? I'm scared. Don't leave me. Okay? Don't leave. Okay, Josh?
I'm right here. I'm always right here.
No! Did she die? Josh!
I don't...
Did she die, Josh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get her out.
Did you try?
You were there. You saw me try.
She died because of you. I need to get away from you. She was right. This isn't natural.
She liked sleeping outside.
Another adventurer.
No, she was a runaway. Always trying to get away.
From you.
The campfire. We'd sit here every night, singing songs or eating canned beans.
Little evening falls, the moon lights up the sky. Winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love at mine. Rest in my arms and I'll keep you warm, keeping the wolves at bay. I'll stay by your side. Hush, little child, till night turns into day. Till night turns into day.
Margot.
I never meant for her. I wanted a different ending.
Cannot take it back.
We're gonna get the bad ending because we missed something, like one tiny thing.
Harry's jars.
I almost had to force her to go back for those. Margot, that is. She'd sooner die than set foot in that cabin again.
How did you get this thing here?
Ferry.
Not many roads to drive on here.
Yeah, that's why she parked it here. And she ran out of gas. The tape recorder. She liked talking to that thing more
Than talking to you. She's so beautiful.
Wish she was here to hear you say that. She never believed it herself. Lara Crimson. She wanted to be like that singer so much.
Thinking fame would validate her?
But her music, Riley. You should have heard her play.
We just did.
It always got under my skin.
It was her skin, never yours.
Dear Margot, I'm so pleased to hear that you like my music. I'd be nowhere without my fans. I don't usually write them personal letters, but I was moved by yours and thought I would respond. My music inspiration comes from my emotions. It sounds like you are going through something profound. Music has been my saving grace, and it can be yours too. Keep writing. It's not about being great. It's about trusting yourself and listening to that inner voice. Wish you the best of luck with life and your music. I will be performing at the Ardennes on October 9th. Hope to see you there. Bon chance. Laura Crimson.
I loved to hear her play. And sing. It was the only time she was truly at peace.
You should have shut up then and let her play. Did she really go to all of these concerts? This one made history. She was there. Pretty awesome.
Music was her life.
Her 5 minutes of fame. What was she looking for?
Sense. She was looking to make sense for life. That's what she said.
Go to any concert these days and you'll see a group of barely clad girls writhing in front of the stage. To describe the girls as merely groupies would be a disservice. They've dedicated their lives to their favorite bands, following them from state to state. We're definitely the inspiration. I mean, they like to get laid, but so do we. I mean, it's not all about the sex. We are part of that creative energy, you know? And that's just totally rad, man. That's what it's all about. Says groupie Margot Green, who has been traveling with the band Breathing Fire for the past 6 months. The band is just as appreciative of those superfans. They're so free, so at ease with themselves, says drummer Jay Elgar. It's so cool. I can totally get our music, like really get it.
She was lost.
And you knew it. And still you didn't leave her alone.
Don't you think I wanted to? I've tried.
Don't spin me that story about being stuck here.
It is the truth. The only truth.
I need answers. Clarity. We'll find it at the treehouse. We've got to.
She should have stepped into her truth. Will I ever? She didn't know the worst was yet to come. She didn't want to sleep indoors. She chose this spot instead. What choice did she really take? Endless stream of questionable characters and unscrupulous behavior. Is this how he grew up? Is this what Josh had become? The Black Bell. What effect does this place have on a child? His mother's all passion for life and must have Josh spent way too much time here. Speaking of, I think sometimes they just leave open pages because we, like, there's always, like, missing stuff and we spent a ton of time. She lost that feeling, the endless cycle of loss, crushing all hope. She would never get it back. Not here. Not from him. Beyond repair. Why did she ever bring it here? Her tapes are like the screaming tears of her heart without end. Like, yeah, cause like this. Like, there's nothing we could have... Like, we clicked on a billion things and they didn't fill up this area. Clicked on the groupie thing. We clicked on the... picture of her. It's like one other thing too. So I'm confused. Like, what could we possibly... I think it just leaves awkward spaces, which is kind of a bad design of the game. Because, like, you think that you missed something. Because randomly one page will just be empty for some reason. Because we literally clicked on everything in here. The guitar didn't come up, like... The campfire. Oh, there is one thing.
That's her early work. She got a lot better after.
After what? You? I doubt that.
I'm not gonna read it because I don't love reading people's song lyrics. So does that fill up the page then? No, it doesn't. It's still this whole... This didn't even come up as a thing. I think sometimes it just doesn't write the stuff to your journal for whatever reason. Unless there's like a painting I should be doing here. I think I already did the painting. Is there like a sketch we should be drawing here? I don't think so. Unless there's one down here. Can I paint this? Can't go in the water, can we? This chair.
Did she hang these?
Yes. To keep away ghosts.
Well, that didn't work. Also to keep away ghosts.
They're wind chimes. She needed that soft tinkling of the shells when things got too much to bear.
Oh my goodness. That I want. To sit there, away from it all, and stare at the sea.
That's exactly what she did. And I would leave her be whenever she came here.
Why don't you do that for me?
I don't know. I feel we're too close.
You are too close.
Okay, is it now filled? The ending is irreversible. She was beyond hope. Will you ever see how much he means to me? Little bits and pieces, things that are slow to ebb, slowly driving you insane. These bottles won't save any. Okay, so I definitely missed some. I missed a huge chunk of the Black Bell somehow. What did we miss here? Drop maybe this.
The Black Bell.
The bell will ruin a man. That was like the local proverb.
The Black Bell, I wonder, for whom does the bell really toll? Right, and that was the big miss, right? Okay. Feels like there's another section here, but I can't tell. What else did we miss? We missed like another section. This one's Cordelia's study. We missed something here. We missed like one thing in Cordelia's study. And something in Pinewater Bay. We missed like a bunch of Pinewater Bay, apparently. Yeah. Bunch of stuff at that guy's house. I still don't know what we would. I don't know if there was like something in the ship we could have like taken out. Must have been. I feel like we're almost at the end of the game. I was hoping to do some stuff after stream, so I'm a little bit worried that we're running out of time. If we walked faster, maybe. You do walk faster. Okay, it's just so hard to tell. It's not much faster, but it's better than the pace we were doing before. My god. We saved ourselves a lot of time if I'd known that. Still feels like there's something missing here. Like a painting we could do, a drawing we could do over here. I don't think there's anything left. It's just like a sneaky something in there. I don't think so.
Can't do this anymore.
You can, Riley.
I don't know you. I may have imagined that
Oh,
I
you
did,
can't
but
run
I don't
and
really.
talk at the same time.
You know me better than anyone.
I am talking to myself. I've lost my mind.
You're not crazy, Riley.
That's why I thought you couldn't sprint. It's because the...
There, the treehouse.
Yes, that's it. It's still there. Our safe place.
Callum knew more about where you went. Let's hope he left us some clues.
How are you gonna get up there? Can you click on it, please?
This is us. We carved our names ourselves. It's still here. After all this time.
Callum,
Mom?
this feels ridiculous. Meeting in the middle of the night behind a child's playhouse.
Would you rather we meet in the open?
No, of course not. Do we have an agreement?
He's accepted the terms.
All of them?
Josh and I are packed. He's leaving tonight, off to the mainland.
Neither my daughter nor anyone else on the island will hear from him again?
Once he's gone for good.
I'm just looking out for her. I wish him no harm. You can tell him that. Good. This is good.
You left them. You took the money.
Riley!
You took her money. How could you?
I don't know.
Shut up. You promised. You promised you'd take care of us. We'd be together forever. We were going to raise our children in our home. You promised me. You said you loved me. I know you did.
What are you saying? It's you. All this time. It's been you. You are Nora.
What?
You know, I love you.
I'm not sure why, but
You make me so happy.
You left me.
I didn't. I swear. I could never.
I know that you'd have to give up everything.
Josh, I'm not.
But I want you. I want to be with you. I want to build you a home. Right here. We could raise a family. You and I.
What?
I'm asking you to marry me, Nora. To stay. Here. With me.
Yes. I want to be here with you.
We'll be together forever.
Riley. Riley.
Leave me, Josh.
Listen.
Go away. I don't want you here.
you here.
Go.
I can't believe we're married.
You're stuck with me now.
I will not go away. And I never did. I didn't go anywhere.
Then where were you? Because you weren't here.
I looked for you.
Everywhere.
For
So long. Thinking you'd come back to us.
It's okay. Shh. Hush now. He'll be here soon. I don't care what they say. Don't cry, my love. Daddy will come home.
I was right here. I've always been right here.
You lie!
Josh? Where did you go?
We fear you have to face reality, Mrs. Compton. He's not on the islands anymore. Maybe it's best to forget him, Miss Nora.
He's gone. He left you and your child.
Please come back to me.
It's all lies.
Super epic music.
No more. I just want to go home.
You are home.
Hold this love of mine.
Winter's breath.
And fairy dust.
Baba, how are you doing? Just watching the epic the music. I'm kind of confused. I don't know if this is a whole meta or like we're the spirit bearer or something. I don't know. I'm confused.
The moon lights up the sky.
Did I get the bad ending? Like, I'm confused.
I remember now, Riley. All of it.
Then tell me what happened, so I can make sense of all this.
I can only show you.
How?
Let me take you to where it all happened. Give me control.
Control over me? I'm not sure I like that.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm with you.
So you want to take over the wheel? My head?
Just the wheel. The head is all yours.
And this will change everything?
It will set us both free.
I'm not sure I like this. I've lost control completely.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Surrender, Riley, and you'll be fine.
Oh, you think it's beautiful you building that house?
Linden Breeze. That's what we named it.
3 beers, right over there, for my brother and my buddy. This is it, brother. We're getting out of here.
I'm not going.
What?
I've told you before. I'm not leaving Nora.
Tell me you're joking. You choose filthy rich vermin over me?
Don't talk about my wife like that.
I'm your brother.
You are my brother.
Did he kill him?
And I love you. But you can't ask me to betray Nora.
Calm down, lads. Here's your beers.
Don't shush me. You've no part in this.
It's gonna be fine. We'll come find you later. I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Damn right. And that's how you repay me.
I'm going to be a father. Isn't that a miracle? A good father. And I want my little girl to have an Uncle Callum. We can do so much better.
Not yet. There isn't the time yet.
We can do better than Dad.
We can do better on the mainland. With this money in our pockets. Oh, there's no future here.
You're wrong. The future's here. Only here.
There's nothing but mud here!
He's your family. You belong together.
That's in his hands now.
He's your brother.
You loved me.
I did. Of course I did.
Then where did you go?
Did he die walking this way? Like an idiot?
Am I not good enough anymore?
I can't talk to you when you're like this. All fired up like that.
Or did he kill him?
You found
I bet he
your way
killed him.
into money. Is that it? You don't need me?
You know that's not true.
Please, lads. We can put this straight.
These islands are gonna break us. And there's only one road out of here.
I will never take it. I will never leave.
You hit me.
You're no better than Dad.
Callum hit you.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, he hurt you.
It doesn't matter. Focus now. This is what they never told you.
You have to stop! Now! You're my little brother. I am! But you have to stop! This money will save us! It won't! It won't change a thing! I'm not going! You can't take this from me! I'm not leaving! You are going to leave with me! No!
Josh?
You will do as a... I am the oldest!
Josh!
I won't leave Nora, not ever!
To let me go.
You need to see this.
Why? I don't know.
You have to listen to me.
No! You have to see this, Riley!
I need to get...
Just a wee bit longer.
So we die to hear the story? We get the idea, dude.
can't breathe!
He kills you. Like, obviously, you don't have to show me the whole thing.
I need you to see this, to understand.
What's the point? We can't. Is there?
Get it?
Is there a sequence that I need to like do to get out of this?
I'm drowning!
What?
I need air!
Riley. Oh God, no.
Hey, you killed her too, you idiot.
Riley!
No, stop! No! Come on!
Riley! No! Come back!
Hey, you dingus. What do you think was gonna happen? There must have been a sequence I had to do to like get out of that.
What is this?
Oh, you fucking killed me, you idiot.
Is this real? Did I died. I'm a ghost. Josh?
I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Stop it. I found you. I'm Nora. I've always been Nora.
Oh, okay, so you're always a ghost, I guess?
And I'm here.
You're here. With me.
I'm the one that's sorry. I should have seen. I should have known.
Come. Come with me.
It's very weird. I don't understand what's happening.
Always.
I mean, I get it fundamentally, but like...
Tell me your secret.
I don't know, it's kind of lame ending. She shouldn't have been Nora. Like, I don't really get the whole she's Nora thing.
The deeper we keep it, the more it blinds. So let's hang 'em out to dry.
Eternal love. Okay.
You remember?
I mean, overall it was an interesting game. I don't have major qualms with it or anything. I just, I feel like there were enough plot twists of like... I don't know, I feel like there's enough plot twists of the whole, like... Oh, like, Pixie is one of the, like, is Nora's daughter, and then, like... He's the Josh is the father of Pixie, and like Pixie and Josh didn't leave. His brother killed him. Like, there was like enough plot twists. We did not need that she was Nora the whole time. Like, I'm just like, bro, like now you're just throwing plot twists in. It's like just tell the plot. Like, why couldn't she just be someone who saw the vision and then she like took her boat away and like left with the story, and he like left. He needed someone to know the truth of what happened to him and tell his daughter, and like that would end it, instead of being like, my wife's been here the whole time and I'm sad and you're my wife. Like, I don't know, that part just like didn't... That part felt like the story direction. Everybody was just like sitting in a room and they're like, but what if she was also Nora? Like, it just felt like, why don't we just throw another layer in? But overall, the story was good. The pacing was really good. I found I would have liked if the, like, sparkly things showed up a little bit earlier, especially if you're walking around. It's pretty hard to find, like, especially the really, sorry, I don't know if this is copyrighted, and... Oh, it's just gonna keep playing, okay. I just need the music's, like, a little too loud for me. But I did like that, like, I like the idea of filling the journal, and then you'd, like, find out more when you fill the journal. Or, like, you would know how to pace it by finding the journal. I thought the, like, drawings thing was cool. It was hard to find tapes, and it was hard to find, the letters. Those were, like, kind of... With how slow... Like, what they really needed to do was make, like, walking faster. Even with the sprint. Like, if they just made it a little bit faster to walk so that you could actually, like... I felt like I couldn't explore too much because it was just, like, taking forever to, like, do anything. So, I think that discouraged exploration a little bit with how slow the walking was. Because, like, in order to progress in the story... Also, there was a lot of, like, narrative interruptions and stuff. Like, that was frustrating with all of the, like... They would talk, and, like, 95% of the, like, length of the game was waiting for dialogue to finish so that I could keep moving. Because if I kept walking, it would get interrupted by something. Like, there was 3 or 4 times where, like, a really interesting dialogue thing started, and then it got cut off because it was... something else popped up and started talking. So, there's a couple, like, little kinks here and there that, like, should have been worked out. I think they just assumed you were gonna walk. It wasn't even paced well. Like, I don't know. Like, I would stop walking for a while, and then I'd start walking again, and it still paced it incorrectly. So, I don't know. That was a little bit weird. I don't know if they, like, tested the dialogue sequencing properly. Also, there was, like, the repeated dialogue that kept happening randomly, so... There's a couple things here and there that definitely should have been, like, figured out in more testing or, like, feedback or something, or, like, beta release or whatever, but overall, story was interesting. It was pretty. It was a pretty game. And the concept is, like, relatively new. Like, you go to a place and understand, like, ghosts and stuff and learn more about their stories and stuff. So overall, pretty interesting game. I don't regret playing it. The ending was a little weird, but, you know, overall, like, I liked the story. I liked the story of him and his daughter. I didn't feel like... I don't know. I feel like they wanted to tie it up in a bow and say, like, closure, because Nora or whatever, but I don't know if that was necessary, so... But yeah, relatively decent indie game. I don't think it was, like, too expensive either, so... I don't know if I'd recommend it. I guess, like, if you like chill, like, atmospheric walking simulators, then this is, like, a really good game. I think if you're easily frustrated by, like, if you want to be a completionist, I think that this game's a little bit frustrating to be a completionist in. Because you have to, like, your walking is so slow and, like, finding stuff can be a little bit hard. Unless you're, like, super meticulous. Like, we were pretty meticulous, and I still missed, like, 3 or 4 things in the story, so. But, yeah,